Here's your cut of the bank job.
Okay, what's next?
Something big. The Crimson Ghost will give you the dope himself.
I sent for you, Ash, because tomorrow is the day for which I've been waiting, and for which my carefully prepared plans have been laid. Tomorrow morning at the university, Professor Chambers will demonstrate his Cyclotrode, a device which is designed to detect and repel any atomic bomb attack. Now, he intends to turn his invention over to the government, but I shall seize the machine before he has a chance to make this patriotic gesture.
Unless you intend to sell the machine to a foreign government, I don't see why you want it.
Because in my hands, the Cyclotrode will become the most powerful offensive weapon in the world. It will instantly stop any electrically controlled mechanism, destroy lighting and power systems, paralyze the activities of the police. The resulting panic and terror will leave the city open to unlimited blackmail and extortion.
How are you going to get this machine?
That should not be difficult. The demonstration is taking place before the scientific members of the university faculty. And since I am one of its professors, naturally I shall be present.
Could you clean up later? I'm rather busy right now.
This won't take much of your time.
What's the meaning of this?
It's all right, Professor. Hand me that box. We're taking it with us.
Cyclotrode is useless now. Proceed with your murder.
It's not that easy, Professor. You built that machine, and you can build another one for us. Come on.
What is this riot, Richards? Who is this man?
There were two men. They were after the Cyclotrode.
What is that thing on his neck?
That's what I was wondering. He's coming around. Maybe he'll tell us what it is, as well as who sent him for the Cyclotrode.
Look, there's a skull on that thing. What's that?
What have I done? I don't know. The man is dead.
The Cyclotrode. It's smashed. This is a major catastrophe.
I smashed it myself to prevent their getting it. And it's not a catastrophe. There's a duplicate machine in the strong room at the bonded warehouse. It'll be safe there until the government calls for it.
Oh, that's marvelous, James.
Bain, instruct Ash to have Professor Chambers intercepted and taken to the underground workshop. Keep him there until I arrive.
What is this place? Who owns it?
The Crimson Ghost will be here soon. He'll answer your questions.
am known to my associates as the Crimson Ghost. But in my other personality, however, I am one of your select little group of scientists at the university. This has enabled me to follow more or less closely your work on the Cyclotrode. You cannot pierce my disguise, and this mask contains a microphone which distorts my voice. Listen, I must have possession of your duplicate Cyclotrode at once. If you want to save your life.
Don't threaten me. You know that machine was made for the government, and I won't turn traitor to save my life.
Not voluntarily, perhaps, but I have means of obtaining the information, and even your help in taking the machine from the warehouse. You remember the man who died in the conference room? He wore a collar similar to this. Those who wear my collar relinquish their own willpower and become my slave. And I alone can remove the collar without causing your instant death.
Nonsense.
I will first inject a drug which will destroy your willpower. Collar. This collar contains a small diaphragm radio receiver which acts on a victim's throat. Wherever he goes, I can give him orders which cannot be overheard by anyone else. He'll regain consciousness in about 10 minutes. Then we'll send him to the bonded warehouse for the Cyclotrode.
Duncan, Professor Chambers has disappeared.
Disappeared? When?
The police just phoned. They found his car abandoned on Dyke Road. It showed signs of a struggle. I can't understand it. They smashed the Cyclotrode.
The Cyclotrode? They must have learned of the existence of the duplicate model.
But that's safe in the bonded warehouse.
It's not safe while they hold Chambers and can force him to get it for them. I'll have to warn the warehouse people not to release it to anyone. Duncan Richards speaking.
The professor's here now to claim the case. But I thought he acted a little strange. There's a government man with him.
Delay them on any pretext till I arrive. I'll be there in about 5 minutes. Chambers is at the warehouse.
One moment, Professor. I just had word of a mix-up in our strong room consignments. I can't let anything go out until we've checked.
We have nothing to do with your mix-up. I represent the government, and this is government business.
I presume you have your credentials?
Why, of course. Here they are. All 6 of them. Get them out. You too. Get inside. Unlock that door. Now get in there, both of you.
Duncan Richards.
Follow me.
What's up, Chambers?
me the Cyclotrode. Build up sufficient power to stop that car that's following us. What are you waiting for? Stop it!
Then they forced Professor Chambers to steal his own invention, the counter-atomic force machine, which he calls a cyclotrode. He invented this machine for defense against atomic bomb planes. But the machine will also destroy any type of electrical equipment within its range, and in criminal hands could be used to threaten and blackmail every industry in the country.
It would also be invaluable to an enemy power. Isn't it possible that Professor Chambers could have succumbed to the temptation of easy money and sold it to a foreign government?
Nonsense, Anderson. Let's hear no more of that. The Cyclotrode is gone. Chambers is in the hands of a ruthless gang of cutthroats. He must be found.
How?
I don't know. Duncan is an experienced criminologist. He's handled a number of such cases for the government. I suggest we delegate him to take complete charge.
I agree.
Good suggestion.
Then it's up to you, my boy, and good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
What did you learn at the meeting today?
That they don't suspect a member of their own board is responsible for the disappearance of Professor Chambers and the Cyclotrode. They have put Duncan Richards in charge of the investigation.
Then we have nothing to worry about.
Don't underestimate him. Did you check the range and effectiveness of the Cyclotrode?
I did. It's definitely limited to a narrow band over a short range.
Then I shall have to restore Chambers to his normal mind and force him to build a Cyclotrode of unlimited power. Wake up, Professor. Drink this.
Where am I? What happened? I remember. You wanted me to get the Cyclotrode for you.
And you did.
Why?
And now you're going to build a larger cyclotrode with power enough to paralyze any industry in the country which refuses to pay me tribute.
Not if my life depends on it.
There are worse things than dying, Professor. Unless you agree in just 1 minute, I will inject a more powerful drug into your veins which will entirely destroy your mind, leaving you a hopeless idiot for the rest of your life. Decide, Professor.
I agree.
I had thought that you would. Make out a list of the materials needed.
You probably have everything here I need to build an adapter to raise the power of the Cyclotrode, except an X7 transformer tube.
Where can we get one?
In the laboratory vault of the university.
Ash, get one of the men and...
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
We're here on an errand for Professor Chambers.
Professor Chambers? Where is he?
Well, he's building a larger cyclotrode and sent us for the X7 transformer tube.
Come on, sister. We know it's in the vault. Get it.
Got away with something he took out of the vault.
Did you see what it was?
No, but he said Professor Chambers was building a larger cyclotrode, and he wanted the X7 tube.
The X7 tube? You know, Professor Chambers tricked them. The X7 tube is no part of the cyclotrode, but a special radium vapor tube we've been developing for a death ray machine.
What do you suppose he wanted with that?
My guess is that Professor Chambers will set up a death ray machine to attempt to kill the men who are holding him prisoner. Why, that tube is so highly radioactive that... Say, I'm missing a bet.
What?
The radium detector. With this radium detector, we can follow the X7 tube wherever it's taken. That'll surely lead us to Professor Chambers, and probably the Crimson Ghost. Turn right at the next corner.
Here you are. How you coming?
This is all I need to complete the job.
And you're ready to demonstrate it to the Crimson Ghost?
Bring him and the Cyclotrode over, and I'll show him something he'll never forget.
Okay, I'll bring him over.
I'll be ready when you return.
We're getting close. Let's go the rest of the way on foot. You better take this.
Give me that wrench there, will you?
Sure.
It's in there. Stay here in case anyone comes back.